Someone fetch me my apron. I feel good. I feel good.
Let me guess. But you thought this was just gonna be a regular old oxtail dish? Absolutely not. You're gonna have Brontosaurus tails tonight. You wanna see what I mean? I'll show you. Look at my big ass hand. Look at my big ass hand. This is about 2 inches thick, baby. Brontosaurus tail. Yeah, we're going in tonight. Time to clean these tails. Time to clean these tails. Lemon juice, salt, distilled white vinegar, oxtails. And remember, some of these are Brontosaurus tails. This ain't your regular stuff. Now these babies are clean. I gave them 3 rinses. I felt it was important to keep these clean and keep this as sanitary as possible. Look at how big these things are. Why did I season it so much? It's very important. If you notice the thickness, almost 2 inches thick on these Brontosaurus oxtails. And I allowed the skin to be thicker to allow a longer cook time, as well for a longer time for the fat to render. Look at the seasoning. Marinade time. Sticking this in the fridge overnight so the flavors could seep in to the meat exposed size. Since everybody knows you can't marinate fat, the flavor will only join into the fat as it renders. Marinated overnight. You can see the flavor. Imagine. You can see the flavor. Red pepper flakes and all the wonderful proprietary seasoning blend. Scallion, yellow pepper, green pepper, red onion. Flavor, all flavor. Yeah. Sizzle. Brown them thing in my youth. Oh yeah. Thickest you ever see. It's gonna be a little longer because remember these are Brontosaurus oxtails, 2 inches thick. So as It's gonna be a little browner, longer browning, but you're gonna see it. Let's go, baby.
Flip these, baby. You see. Oh, yeah. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. Gonna flip the bigger one first. The bigger one first. Oh, yeah. Observe the color. Observe the color. You see that burn right there? Those burn look. What that is called is the Maillard reaction. M-A-I-L-L-A-R-D. Maillard reaction. Google it. The burning of the outer texture of the meat creates a different flavor profile, but it allows the meat's texture to absorb the flavors from whatever sauces you infuse into it as well. It changes the whole dynamic. The whole dynamic. See, I'm being careful. I want to make sure the outer sides. This is a little different than some of the traditional ways that you do the oxtail, because traditionally you don't use 2-inch thick pieces of oxtails. But these are not regular oxtails. These are Brontosaurus Oxtails. Remember that. We do it differently in Chef's Kitchen here. We change paradigms. You're gonna have something you ain't never had.
Look at that color. Look at that color. This thing got a ways to go. Normally you do one side, then you do the other. But because these are 2 inches thick, I'm gonna flip it to the side too to allow a little rendering of the fat that I left there. Remember, when you're dealing with beef, fat is different than chicken fat. Beef fat is the flavor. Let's go.
Done and ready. Look what that looks like. You see it? Oh, yes. That's what we're looking for. Flip this baby on the side because she's thick. We're going to flip the big boys to the side because they're thick. You see that fat? I left the fat because I want it to render. I'm going to put the fatty side down. Fat. Nice. Time for that baby to render. Big piece. Oh, that's not burned. That's flavor, y'all. Remember, that's going to render at the bottom of the pot. Okay? That's going to render at the bottom of the pot. And the other pieces, let's see what we got. Turn that baby to the side. Start turning these babies to the side. There's some color on everything. Side action. Yes. This is the only side piece you can't get in trouble for. Alright, you see what I did there? Can't get in trouble for this side piece. That's not burnt dough, that's not burnt stuff. This is called fine. This is going to create the flavor for this thing here. Garlic is important, y'all. I love cilantro. You don't have to use cilantro if you don't want, but Chef loves cilantro. That is actually a Dominican addition I learned from Dominican chefs in terms of oxtail preparation. Something about a certain pungent bitterness, a sweet pungent bitterness that comes out of the meat from the cilantro. Worcestershire sauce, always important. Can't forget the allspice berries. Yep, looks like where we want it. Distribute this shit.
Look at this. Look at this. We are not done yet. These are oxtails. They need to get tender, but I can feel the membrane of the meat itself. I can feel it. This thing is loosening up from the bone. So what we gonna do? Throw some of that thing on it. Just drop a little more flavor in there, just to give it what it needs during one of the last pieces of this cook. And then right, that's the water liquid.
Trying to drown out the world more so than keeping it out. You know, let them voice louder in the world. You know
you.